Malaysia, truly Asia. Okay. That was mid-90s. I was also involved in theater and music. So in the past, kasi sa Filipinas, I was also doing jingles already and recording. So when I came here, they knew about my background, and I was also already doing some advertising and some recording. So they have asked me to try it out, and then actually just simply record it, you know, with the CNN officials there. So sabi ko, Malaysia, truly Asia. So how shall I feel? Like, I have to feel parang Malaysian ako. Eh, mahal ko naman ang Malaysia because they've been really good to me. So it was easy to relate and to give the feeling of how Malaysia can really be truly Asia. You know, because it's multicultural, sorry, and different races, different religion. So it's so colorful. So I have to bring that out from my voice. So when I was in the recording studio, nandun yung CNN official. So ang maganda pa doon kasi my arranger, my good friend, was an Indian, and then another one was Chinese, and here I am, Filipino singing it. And so hindi pa kami sure kung paano pronounce kasi madaming nagpo-pronounce ng Malaysia o pwede ring Malaysia. So everybody decided that to pronounce it as Malaysia, truly Asia. So I was flattered and honored also that hindi ko naman alam na ganun pala kalaki ang campaign. And until now, since it's Visit Malaysia year, they're still using that and have many versions of that, in fact. And the latest one was Heart of Blue. It's a full song also that was used in Korea, and I think in some parts of Malaysia and in the world as well. Since I arrived here, they have welcomed me, embraced my career of being me, my culture, and it opened a lot of doors for me to try to serve the theater community. And I was one of the pioneers for experimental collaborations, projects with the Petronas Philharmonic also, music and theater with the late Datuk Christian Jit, who is the father of Southeast Asian theater, and also to open a lot of new theater halls. That was also a privilege for me. So it was easy for me to adjust because I always believe that service starts with humility. When you humble yourself and just being true to yourself, the doors will open. And then so, nakakatawa nga kasi usually napagkakamalan akong Malay or minsan Thai or Indonesian, but never a Filipino. Kasi nga, sa kutis ko daw, kasi madami kasi sa Filipina. But then I was just, iba daw ako. And then, but then when I sing, sasabihin nila, Filipino yan. Kasi nga, iba yung presentation ko. I'm always humbled and thankful for my foundation, for what my alma mater, St. Teresa's and St. Teresa's College, and my friends from UP, from UST, all my fellow colleagues in music industry in the Philippines have taught me, especially the late Mr. Levi Silerio. So all that, I bring that here. I try to share that, and also the assimilation, yung cultural assimilation ko. I try to learn from them. I try to welcome them, you know, in my life, to embrace that. So dahil doon, ang daming projects, ang daming collaborations na nangyari, and in the process, I've never thought of that as obstacles. I've enjoyed this as journey. Sa lahat ng in any job for that matter, dapat lagi nating isipin yung how to excel is not an option, it's a decision. That magaling naman tayo mga Pinoy doon eh. Alam nilang edukado tayo. Alam nilang ang tradition natin is so deep and very rich. And in fact, 2 days ago, I was in a launching my brother-in-law's exhibition for arts. And I've spoken to a lot of icons in the arts industry, painters, musicians, and they said one thing they remember about Filipinos, and they will never forget, is the tradition. And then I've always analyzed, meron pa ba tayong tradition ngayon? Kasi ang nakakalungkot kasi pag umuwi ako sa atin, when I speak to fellow teachers, and they always say, nasan na yung tradition? Nawawala kasi parang masyado tayong nangungopya. Yun na nga mismo ang pag pumunta ako sa States, sasabihin, oh yeah, kaya yan ng Pilipinos. Kokopyahin yan. Pero minsan kasi, meron tayong mga tao, meron tayong mga talento, kokopyahin nila, pero susobrahan nila yung over. Yun ang kakaibahan. At binibigyan nila ng style nila o yung tradisyon natin. Dapat wag mawala yon. How art is so important, have to prioritize that in the education. Kasi dito, alam mo, nahirapan sila eh. Nagtatanong sila, bakit ganyan ang mga Pilipino? Ang galing nila magsayaw. It's so natural. Kasi nga, kasama yan sa edukasyon natin. Alam ko, I'm from an old school, doon ako tinuruan, ang pandasyon ko is to love our tradition at how to evolve and to innovate our music too. Nung umalis ako after the revolution, the EDSA revolution, I was privileged also to meet Levi Celerio, and also he also taught me how to magmahal sa sariling atin, how to pronounce nung talagang Tagalog talaga, you know? Kasi ngayon, ang daming instant gratification sa technology eh, di ba? Spoil nga mga bata ngayon. Sa panahon namin, talagang you want to excel, you have to work hard. You have to earn it. And I guess my journey in music and my experiences, I've earned it. I guess Malaysia, truly Asia, came because I was ready. It's adaptability and never to judge any people, never to judge, but welcome them and always try to communicate, try to be in the community without any expectation, yung talagang how do you call that? Like kasi sa art kasi, ang maganda sa art kasi it's thought-provoking. Nung dumating ako dito kasi, they were in the mid-90s, madaming theater na nangyayari, madaming mga iba-ibang musika. So, nag-iisip yung mga tao, biglang dumating yung technology. So, ang daming mga layers na nangyayari, no? So, iba pa yung mga Indian, Chinese languages, yung assimilation, yung fusion, yung juxtaposition of all the arts are just so amazing. And it opened my mind. We have to inculcate in our children and our youth right now to have an open mind. To become international status, you have to embrace everything around you, to be aware. Even nasa ibang bansa ka, siyempre may Filipino community ka, pero try to reach out. Kasi sa experience ko, I've never asked for anything if I need to serve Malaysia or my Filipino communities here. And then when I needed the help during the Typhoon Haiyan, they were there. Just one call. Yung bumabalik yun eh. So parang talaga, isa lang tayo, isang mundo lang tayo talaga. If you want to have peace, you just have to unite and understand and tolerate. Pero ang dami nilang preserve na ganito rin. Parang sa... Alam mo, inspirasyon ko talaga, I mean, no joke, is EDSA Revolution. I was in high school, and then that time I was involved in LaSalle's Awit ng Pluma, competing with Ogie Alcacid, you know, they're all my friends, and sabi ko, ano kayang gagawin ko after high school? Late bloomer ako sa music. I was a dancer, ballet dancer last time. Liza Makuha was my schoolmate, Anna Villadolid, and all that. I've seen artists who have pushed it beyond the boundaries, and that inspired me. I said one day, I hope I could make that. I could make that, at least inspire or touch some people with what I've done. Hindi ko nam alam na this is an opportunity. Thank you. So, it's a revolution. Ang dami naming natutunan how to love our country. I was there. I marched, and we formed a band, and we called it Barricada. I was with Cynthia Ayala and Noel Mendez and other famous artists right now. We took that to Singapore with the pride that, hey, we've started something for the world. We want to make a difference. And from there, it just snowballed, and I've got other opportunities to come here to Malaysia. And it opened up the theater when I was also trained at the Repertory Philippines, and also that gave a lot of open doors for me and opportunities. It's accessible. Hindi katulad sa atin, islands kasi. I'm in the midst of collaborating with a lot of kind-hearted people who wants to raise funds, more funds for Typhoon Haiyan. And I'm so blessed to meet them after I spearheaded the Artisans United for Typhoon Haiyan. We have raised, I think, more than $1 million for Tacloban. And I just have to glorify God, because it's not, I have prayed a lot. I said, I don't know how to do this. I know there is a road, there is a way. And it just happened. I said, if you believe and have faith, and it's for a good cause, I think anything that's good you will be able to overcome the bad. You know, so dumating lahat ng mga Malaysian artists, ng mga kilala ko, Philippine Embassy was there. We just stood in the gap and healed the communities as much as we can, the best we can. And then hanggang ngayon, sinasabi sa kanila na, huwag niyong kalimutan Pilipinas. We're still in the period of recovery. Hindi mo alam, may ibang disasters around the world, pero madaming alam kong mga bata, orphan children. That's my advocacy. So there's also an invitation for me to hopefully I would get the support of the government or some private sectors or NGOs to start a library, hopefully, sa Tacloban. And there are people who are willing right now to reach out and do more for our country. And I think I just would like to thank them, thank the whole world for doing that for us. You know, I've always admired the perseverance and the love of our president to our country and to our workers around the world. We feel very special. We feel that we're important, that our contribution makes a difference. So it is, of course, a privilege and honor for us to hopefully meet him and have a word with him, and just to say thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for thinking about us. Thank you for seeing us, visiting us. Yes. That way you can go like in few nila. Ang ganda ng roads nila.
Oh, wide.
Oh, from here to go to Singapore, siguro mga 3. I would just like to bless him, and that we'd be able to I'm lost for words, but I just wish him the very best in life. And I know he will, I mean, even in the past has given so many things, good things for the people, and I know he will continue to do that and fight for the Filipinos and love the Filipinos. And I just hope that they would also, if I can have this message, to just request for more focus on the children and most probably the arts, to maybe prioritize it and have have more avenues for the children to explore, to be creative. The process is very important to create, because when you create, then you explore, and then you create, you get out of the box, you innovate, you explore, and then you make the world something maybe even better world, place to live in. So mabuhay po kayo, and mabuhay ang Pilipinas, and God bless you all.
But then, meron na rin sa Singapore.
Yes, I'm blessed to have a very supportive husband. Mukhang Filipino rin siya. Pero he's Malaysian, very much Malaysian, and he loves the Filipinos. That's why when we had the Typhoon Haiyan, he really stepped up and said, let's do it for the Filipinos. And he's been there. He have all tried the tricycle, all the things of Filipinos. So very close siya sa atin. And ang mga anak ko naman, they're very proud to see all the achievements of the Filipinos around the world. And they can relate more of how to be a Filipino with all those achievements that we see, like kay Pacquiao, kay Charisse, kay Arnel, or even maybe from me, but just to inspire them that if you're given a chance to be on stage, inspire and tell the children not to give up dreaming and believing, and to make a difference in their lives.
Hey, Ma'am, sorry, I forgot to ask you, how many years have you been here po in Malaysia?
Naku, 21 years na yata, 21 years. So it's early 80s. Can I just say happy birthday to my son pala, 19 na siya, at ang anak ko naman 13, and pareho rin silang nasa arts rin, pareho rin silang nasa teatro at musika.
Maraming salamat. Sila nagsabi.
Naku, madami, pero as of now, kasi kinanto ko to sa Typhoon Haiyan concert, so napaka-close to sa aking puso dahil ang aking late father who served the World War II, he was a lieutenant doctor. He was stationed sa Tacloban, and I remember sinasabi niya na mababait ang mga tao doon, and I remembered we used to have nannies and helpers who in our house, and they taught me how to sing. They taught me how to love my country, arts, and everything. So ang isang kanta doon na naalala ko is Usahay.
But you are, hindi ka magpapakapeke. Talagang Pilipino ako, ganitong accent ko. Sinabi ko pala yun.
Usahay, nagadamgo ako na ikaw ug ako'y nakahigugmaay, ug nanong damguhon ko ikaw, damguhon sa kanunay sa akon kamingaw. I can't. Naiyak ako.
Thank you very much.
Mahal kong bayan ko. Nakakamiss. But we're here. We're here every time you need us. We'll be there for you.